Hey guys, it's John, and welcome to episode 2 of the Terror House. So, before I start this episode, I thought I'd ask you guys if you guys could please like this video, because it helps me out a lot, and yeah, so anyway, I'll go into the video now. Awkward intro. So, this episode, we're going to be building something quite... I think it's going to be pretty awesome actually. So here's the initial concept. I'm not sure if it's going to go exactly how I planned. I haven't really planned this out very well, but this is my idea. We're going to have 2 walls here, and in here we're going to have walls of gravel, and we're going to have this up pretty high, so each wall is 4 high, so it's going to need to go in 4 blocks, so that's one. So that's going to need to be 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to look like that just now, and then we're going to start when a player falls into this kind of trap here. A clock's going to start, and it's going to do this. The walls are going to come in on both sides, and the player is going to have a certain amount of time to do some sort of puzzle. And once they've done the puzzle, they can get out. But they have to do it in a certain amount of time, otherwise they're going to start suffocating inside the blocks. So if I was to get rid of this, and I'll stop the clock just now. If I get rid of all of this gravel, I do the same thing on both sides. I'm not going to count it, I'm just going to put it up that high. There we go. And we're just going to bring this all the way up. I'm pretty sure that's more than 16, but a bit overkill. Set it to daytime, so whoops, that failed. So the player is going to be kind of rushing. They're going to do some sort of puzzle here, and I have a couple of ideas for the puzzle, but they have to do it in a certain amount of time, otherwise they're going to start suffocating. And they will suffocate because there'll be a wall here, and there'll be walls on either side, and the whole thing will be completely walled off. So they all got pushed out, but you know what I mean. So anyway, as you can see here, this is all breaking, but this isn't going to happen when I actually build the final thing, because I'm going to have obsidian on both sides, so it's all good. So we can go and break the clock again. Break on this side. There we go. And I'm going to try and figure out a little puzzle for the person to do. It doesn't need to be that hard, but we want it to work. So anyway, so I kind of have an idea. I'll quickly get out everything I need. So the player is going to start off with 2 blocks of cobblestone. I'll just get rid of everything. And there's going to be a furnace. Where's a furnace? Furnace here. No. I don't know where anything is. Is it in here? Ah, stupid updates of Minecraft making everything so hard to find. Wait, can we just go There we go. Right. Furnace. What else do we need? We need an iron door, so let's find an iron door. Iron door. And furnace, we need a chest. So a chest. Where is, like, all the stuff? Is it in materials? No. No, not in there. Ah, there's the furnace. And We don't need a crafting table, so we have so I'm gonna widen this up, I think, a little bit. And we're gonna have in the floor, in the very middle of it, we're gonna have a chest with 2 cobblestone in it. So we're gonna have, where is now the cobblestone? Have 2 cobblestone in it. And the player's going to have a decent amount of time to do this. But what they need to do is they need to have... I'll just put in like that. They need to take out the cobblestone. They have to put the cobblestone in there. And the door is going to be there. They have to turn the cobblestone into smooth stone, and then they have to turn the smooth stone into a button, which they have to put there, and then they can go through the door. So it sounds pretty complicated, but that's how it's going to work, and I think it's going to work out okay. So I need to quickly build the whole thing again, and I'll show you guys what it looks like in the finished project or product. So I've kind of got everything set up. There's a couple of things I need to explain in here. So it's all pretty much done, and I've added this thing here. And what this should do is, once the whole sort of area is filled up with gravel, this is going to push gravel blocks all the way along here until it hits here, and once the gravel block is there, it's going to stay constantly activated, which means that it will stop pushing gravel over, and it won't break anything. So as long as we always put in the right amount of gravel, it should work. So can we fix this? Yes, we can. So quickly do that. So I need to test one thing first. I'm kind of worried that if we push gravel into it, that it's just going to fall down. Hopefully it won't. No, it didn't. Good. Okay. Oops. So now I'm going to quickly fill up the whole thing with gravel and we can test it out. Okay, so I have backed up my world. I've set it all up. I think this is going to work. I'm not entirely sure though. So this is actually just for testing purposes, this whole experiment here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and start the clock. I'm going to come over here, get the cobblestone, turn it into smooth stone, turn it into a button, and hopefully I should be able to fly. Oh yeah, I can't fly because I'm on I'm on normal mode now. Shit. Right, give me some purple wool, please. So there I should be able to put down the button and it should be able to work it all. But if it doesn't, we should be trapped. One problem is that I might get pushed out. While I'm suffocating, I'll get pushed out. But the thing is about that is that I'll be having walls everywhere, so in the actual version of it, I wouldn't get pushed out, I don't think. So unless you can get pushed out through a door, but I don't think you can, I'm not sure. So this is all just pure testing purposes. So let's try this out. So I'm going to quickly start the clock. Let's go over. We need to get the cobblestone. We need to turn the cobblestone into smooth stone. As you can see, the walls are closing in on us. It looks like that one's closer than that one, but it shouldn't be. Pretty sure it's the same. So we might need to give the person a little bit less time, but then again, they do need to figure out what they're actually doing here. So it does look like they're a little bit uneven. I might need to move this bit here. Yep. Okay. Right. Anyway, smooth stone. Turn it into a button. Button goes on there, and then you open the door and you go through. But if you don't, you're gonna get crushed. Hopefully. So yeah, this should be here. That was a little mistake there. So it should stop, but this is stopped too early, so I need to take one off here. No, I need to... what do I need to do with this? We need to move it back one, actually. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so there's a couple things I need to do, but I've backed up the road, so it's all good. Okay, right. So, first thing we need to do is, am I in survival? Yes, I am. Okay. So, put on creative. And break everything. So, we want to put this here. So we're gonna get our thing. One thing we could do is speed up the clock. That would help make it a little bit harder. And get my door. Put it there. So we need to put down the block on top so we can use. Okay, apparently we can't. There we go. And oh yeah, we need the cobblestone, don't we? So give me another cobblestone, please. And the coal. Okay, so it's almost set up again. And one thing we need to change is I think we need to move this back one, because it thingied too early last time. So if we're to just, yeah, put it like that, and we need our purple wool. We just need some purple wool because it's easier to like stand out the thing. I guess we don't actually need to, we could just do that. But I want the purple wool. There we go. That's better. A lot better. So then we just need to put down the gravel. Give me that gravel. Where is the gravel? I think we put down 9, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this should work this time. I'm gonna quickly back this up again. Okay, so whew, we go into survival quickly, and we'll just, yeah. So we need to start the clock, and we'll see if everything works out this time. So that's it started. What we'll need to do is just do that, and we need to get out of the cobblestone, turn the cobblestone into a button, then we need to wait. This would be kind of frustrating if you only just figured it out like now. You might be panicking a little bit. So we got 1. We're definitely going to do it in time, but we need to, I think I'm going to speed up the clock a little bit. There we go, got 2. Then we can make whips. Make our button. Like that. But I'm not going to make it, I'm going to see what happens. Because what I've done is, this side should... Ah. There we go. Okay, so what we need to do is add another layer, another 4 layers of gravel on each side. Okay, so we've done that, and what else I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up this clock a little bit. So I'm going to get rid of them 4 repeaters. That's quite a lot. It's quite a lot to get rid of. It's going to be a fair bit faster this time. Yep. Okay, so person should still have enough time though. So I think if I was to go do it now, yeah, they'll have enough time. But they'll need to figure it out as well, so that's one problem. Is 1 done? Oh no. Get a bit close here. Quick, 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 quick. Come on! Come on! Yeah, gimme, gimme, gimme! Gimme! Quick! Go! No! Oh, yes! Just gotten out there. So then that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get trapped inside there. I think this is a pretty cool trap if you ask me. That's pretty cool, I'd say. So when it's finished, it'll stop, and it'll stop any lag that you're having from all the pistons, and hopefully I can make this work. Hopefully it'll work. Let's see. So a quick thing before people, before I get onto the next build, some people suggested that I should do something to fix this, a much better way than I did it, as you would expect. So the way I did it was I hooked up these two pistons here, and then the pistons would break the wire. We're gonna get rid of this, and it wasn't. I think it was an okay idea. I think it was a decent idea. That it worked, you know, worked. But there's much better ways of doing this, as expected. So one person said, well, a couple of people said actually. I can't name one person because there's a few people that said this. They said I should hook this up to a pulse limiter and an RS NOR latch. So I'm going to quickly do that, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like and explain what happens and how it works. Okay, so I'm going to quickly fix all of this. So where's our redstone? We need redstone, torches, and repeaters, and we need blocks. So I'm going to get my lovely purple blocks to build this. So first thing we need to do is hook this up to an RS NOR latch. So that's going to look like, how do we build these again? I haven't built one of these in so long. So I think it's something like that. Yep. Is that it? So we want this side to be activated though, like that. So when the person hits the tripwire, it should activate this side of the RS NOR latch, which we're going to hook up to a pulse limiter, which looks like... Shit, how do we do this? We want that to be there. Actually, we might need to... I'm going to move this over a couple, actually. Because we need a decent amount of space for this. Well, we probably don't, but I'm just paranoid. I don't want to waste too much space. So I go to that. There we go. So then this side is going to be hooked up to a pulse limiter, which looks like this, I'm pretty sure. Oops. We come around here, put down a torch, do that. Like that. So what essentially happens with the pulse limiter is when it's activated, when there's power sent through it, it'll send out this really small pulse, but it won't be on for a prolonged amount of time. That needs 3 ticks of delay actually. So regardless if you use like an RS NOR latch or a lever or a button, whenever it's turned on, it'll only send out a small pulse, and it won't. And since we're using an RS NOR latch, it can't be activated more than once, and it can't be activated for a prolonged amount of time. So this is what it's going to look like. I don't really want to set off the clock though, so I'm not gonna I'm not gonna activate it. I'm not gonna activate the door, but I'm gonna show you guys how it works. So turns on, and there should be a small pulse. So I'm gonna quickly do that again for you guys. I'm going to do it here so you guys can actually see it. So this is what it's going to look like. As you can see, there's a really small pulse, which is perfect for a door. And that's how it works. So it's easy to reset. All you need to do is activate the other side of the RS NOR latch. And there you go. So that's all done. And hook it up, and that's the door finished. So we don't need to muck around with the door anymore. That's it. Oh shit, I just activated. Oh well. It doesn't matter. I'll just let it go. So what we need to do is we need to figure out where we're going to build our new thing. Oh, and there's someone suggested a way to turn this off as well. I'll do that another time. So what we need to do... God damn it, I'm just going to turn it off actually. Turn off! There we go. So I think I'm going to build it over here. I'm going to quickly turn it to daytime. I'm going to quickly build... I think I'm going to build it over here. So what's essentially going to happen is there's going to be a hallway along here. There's going to be a turn going along here. And this is going to be too wide. And when they fall in... I mean, when they come along here, they're gonna hit probably another tripwire, I think. But when they hit the tripwire, pistons are gonna pull out and they're gonna fall down. So I'm gonna quickly do that, and that's fairly basic, so I don't really need to film that. So this is the best I could come up with. It's not that amazing, but what happens is when a player will walk through, they'll be dropped. But thing is, the pistons that are under the tripwire, they don't work. I've tried doing this a number of ways, but I can't get them to work. They will just stay permanently extended. But if a player stood here, they're kind of trapped. I guess they could jump. Wait, let's see. Right, so standing there, how could we do this? I guess we could make it hit an RS NOR latch, which would make it so that they're permanently open. But let's see. Right. Maybe if we made them extend a little bit longer. How would we do that? I don't know. But I think this is pretty much fine. Most people won't be able to get past this. And yeah, so let's get on to actually building it. So to build this actual tripwire, all you really need to do is put down sticky pistons along here. You put a redstone torch behind the tripwire, and then the redstone torch will activate the redstone everywhere, as you can see. So if I just get rid of these blocks here, it's going to activate all the pistons. So when we actually hit the tripwire, if we hook it up now, there we go, it's going to pull back all the pistons like that. So now all we need to do is put in the flooring. I'm going to make a pit here. Four deep's enough, I think. Or 5 deep. And I'm going to do this. How far along? Yeah, just do it all the way along. Actually, we need this to be actually... We need this to be 5 blocks. So we're going to get rid of two on either side, like that. There we go. So now we need the pit just to be here. And then we can just bring blocks up here. There we go. Okay. So then it's going to look like that. Yes. So then we can put in our floor, which is going to be along here. Whoops. Get rid of that. Like that. Whoops. That tripwire is kind of annoying. Oh shit. Kind of annoying actually, so do that. And there we go. So then I'll put in the tripwire again. Put that there, so it should open 2 blocks on either side. Yep. Okay, so we've done that. Now what we need to do is build the actual trap that we're going to build. So I'm going to quickly do that now. So I've dug out a little cavern here. This is where the pistons are actually going to be. And over here, this is where the door is going to be. So what's essentially going to happen is... Oh, I've got text. What's essentially going to happen is they're going to drop down, they're going to land here, and they're going to see, oh shit, the walls are closing in on me. So then they will be able to try and figure out the puzzle. We might put down a sign, probably there. And yeah, I'll put a sign there, and it'll say like solve the puzzle or something, and then they'll try and figure it out, and everything will start closing on them. It's going to be freaking awesome. So let's see if we can figure this out. And I need to make a lot of space for all the redstone and pistons that are going to be down. Okay, so I've kind of marked out a lot of things. So this is the center point here. I'm going to quickly fill this up. I just have the center point here. This is where the door is going to be. And we've got everything pretty much set up. Right, I can get rid of that. So here is where the pistons should be. And the pistons are 21 blocks apart. So there's 21 blocks in between them, which is the that's the space I used in my test world. So that's like kind of what I wanted to do here. So we're gonna have the pistons 4 blocks high. That lets us push all the gravel along, and then over here I'm gonna need to get all my redstone stuff out again. So purple, yeah, that's it. So we need to put down purple blocks here. We don't need to use purple, but purple is awesome. So we're gonna put down repeaters behind all the pistons. Whoop. Don't know why that happened, but and then we're gonna put redstone behind these. So these are all linked up. And then we can get rid of this. Kind of planning having my redstone on one side, but I think I'm going to need to have it here. The only problem is if I go too far along here, there's pistons there, which are which is my door, so that's kind of crappy. But yeah, so we need to link up these pistons. So I mean these pistons. So do that, and then that's all linked up. And we're going to do exactly the same thing on this side. Like this. Do the same thing down here. Put down our repeaters behind, repeaters behind all the pistons. None of them have any delay, by the way. You don't want to have delay on these ones. And then that's all linked up, so then we can just do that kind of thing. Then they're linked up. So we have the two lots of pistons linked up. Now we need to make the clock. And we also need to make the separate piston that's going to push. I think we're going to do the separate piston on this side rather than the other side. The reason why is because this side, like I said before, we have all the redstone for the door. And over here we don't really have much. So if we were to dig up here, where is this going to lead to? Oh, it's just going to lead outside outside the boundary kind of thing. So that's okay. I'll just leave that there. I'm going to make it daytime now. So now I'm going to quickly make the clock. I need some space for it though. Actually, we might be able to do it here. No, I need space for that as well though. God damn it, right. I'll make a little bit of space. So for this, you're going to want to have the clock relatively close to the center. That way you can activate both sides fairly easily. And for the actual clock itself, we're going to use, I think it's about 8 repeaters for the clock on each side. Whoops. Did we break some redstone here? Nope. We nearly did, I think, but we didn't. Guess we could make a little cavern to here. It doesn't really matter. So, right. That's the problem with using redstone and not being very good at hiding it very well. Sometimes you can kind of mix up your builds a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. So we're just gonna fill all this up. There we go. So then we want to have our repeaters here. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are gonna have full delay like before. And the same on this side. Full delay. And every repeater. Then we're going to have redstone on both sides. And then we can link this up to both sides, hopefully. We'll probably need a repeater for that one. For both of them, actually. And we also want to link up the piston that's going to be pushing gravel along. So this one wants to be here, and it needs to push the gravel along. How many blocks is it? Actually, I can't remember actually. Let's go check. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 11. That's fine. So go in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That there, and we have redstone like that. So then we're going to need some redstone there, putting into that one, and we're going to probably need a repeater on both sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. And I'll do one round about there. That's fine. Okay, so let's test this out. See if they all work. See if these ones work. Okay. Right, so now theoretically we should be able to just put in our gravel, I think. I think that's done pretty much. Yeah, so we can put in our wall. And I'll do all this, and then I'm going to back up my world, and then I'll put in the gravel. Or I might put in the gravel first, but yeah. So I'm going to quickly break the clock, and we'll see how this works. So for the gravel, we're going to put in 36 up here, I think. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Okay, I think that should be enough. Shit, I kind of lost count, but I'm going to do the rest in MC Edit, I think. And over here, when you're building it, you want to do 32. That's because it's an odd number. And the pistons over here are actually going to push out over more than the pistons over here. But overall, it should work pretty good. So I'm going to quickly fill up the gravel, and then I'll back up my world and we'll check it out. Yeah. Okay, right, so I've done all of that, and now we just need to test it. So to test it, we're gonna, I think we'll probably put blocks up here, I think. Yeah, so to test it, we're gonna break these 2 blocks here, and we shall, actually I should probably put in all the stuff I need for the door, so we're gonna put in, where, I can't, that stupid thing. Alright, there is that there. Whoops, we want a chest. And I'll probably put in a glowstone block, just so there's light. So where's the glowstone? The very center. I'll put one over here as well. And one on the end over here. There we go. So hopefully it'll work. Kind of hoping it works. I think actually we want the door to be here, thinking about it actually. I think I may have put some things in the wrong place. Alright, so I'm going to quickly fix all this up and hopefully we'll be able to test it. So I think I've patched it all up and it should be working fine now. So, moment of truth. Let's test it. I've backed up my world so it's fine if it breaks. So, is it working? Oh, it is working. It is working. So this is going to be like this, and it's going to keep going. Alright, so let's try and do the whole cooking of the cobblestone. So it's closing in pretty fast, actually. I probably should have done this earlier. Oh no. Oh god. Quick, quick, quick. I have stone, but that's cheating, so we can bin that. Oh no. Am I going to be able to do this? Right, no. Oh shit, I'm on creative. No! Oh well. I guess I'll just have to die. Oh well. Hopefully it'll keep going. It should... Oh no. I think... Oh shit. I don't think I put in enough gravel actually. Let's go test it out. See what... Oh, we forgot to put in the breaking thing as well. Ah, so that's 2 mistakes we've made. That's 2 mistakes. But we can easily fix all of this. So... yeah, okay. So all we really need to do is add in our gravel here. Which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 I think. Then up here we need to add 4 on each side, so 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, the gravel does tower over a lot of the castle, but that's exactly why I wanted to do the whole redstone inside of it first before I do any of the aesthetics, because I thought something like this might happen. So probably should have done this near the middle or the back, but it doesn't matter. Right, how do we get back down? I think we need to go down here, then we go along here. Right, okay, so this time it should work. Let's test it out one more time. I do lag a little bit when the pistons are running, but I think it's because I have fraps running as well. So, right, it's going. I'm not going to do the whole building of that the button thing again because I don't really want to. But we're going to test out, see if we actually die. So, I'm kind of worried about this actually because we might be like just pushed out somewhere. We might get pushed out there, which means we'll might have to put the redstone back further or something. I should probably put it onto survival as well so I can actually die. I'm going to save my inventory. So hopefully this should work. This one should stop when it's there. Oh, redstone. And then we're going to start dying. So, I genuinely don't really know where to go, so I'm going to quickly put it onto creative again. Can we... Oh shit. Right, there we go. Okay. So, I'm kind of wondering what happened with... Oops, wrong side. What happened with the pistons over here. So let's go check it out. No, it's on this side, isn't it? Ooh. I'm not sure. Maybe we ran out of gravel? Did I not put in enough gravel? Yeah, I think I forgot to put in a layer of gravel or something. How stupid is that? Okay. One more testing. Yeah, one more test, and then we'll fix it all up, and I'll hook up the actual... What's it called again? The actual tripwire to this, and we'll see how that works. So to hook up the tripwire to our redstone down here, we're gonna want to have a staircase coming down here. Oops. And that's gonna be kind of, yeah, up there. Like that. So this redstone should be able to just sit up here. Oh, wait. There we go. And one thing we're going to need to do is invert it, so if we do this. We're also going to want to add in... Oh shit, we need a... Oh, we need one of those things as well, so... We need... crap. What's it called again? The rapid pulse thingy. The rapid pulse thingy. So we need to do that by putting... Oops, no, we put 3... How do we do this? Shit, wait, I'll put it here. Like that. That block there, that block there. That can be there, that can be there. This will... And shit. Invert that torch, and then this redstone should go up there like that. But this should be activated like that, which means it'll all be inverted, which means... Wait. Does that mean we don't want to invert it? Hang on. If this is all... Why is this all activated? God damn it. Do I need to put in... Oh damn it. I need to fix all of this now. The bad thing about redstone is there's a lot of experimentation. So essentially... I want to quickly fix this before I do the gravel thing again. So, once you hit the tripwire, it's going to hit a quick pulse, which is... I'm going to test this actually. Oops. Yeah, so that should work. Okay, so that's going to work. That's fine. So then we need to have... Actually no, that's it. Okay, it's fixed. Okay, so all we need to do is replace the gravel. So I'm going to quickly do that and then we can do the final test. Okay, moment of truth. Everything should be hooked up and it should all work. So let's try this. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no. We kind of fell into a trap. What's happening? The walls are closing in. Oh no, there must be a sign there. Oh no, we forgot the sign. I'll do that later. Oh no, the sign reads, solve the puzzle. Okay, we shall solve the puzzle and we'll do all this. Right, quickly do this. Yes, okay. We need to wait. Elevator music. One thing I might do is speed up the pistons here. I might do that, but I don't want to make it like too impossible for people that aren't really sure about like stuff like redstone and stuff. So then we can make our button, then put the button there, and we can go through. Oh shit. Yay. But now we don't actually want to go through, so... Oh shit, I guess I can't really go back through anyway. Okay, so now we're gonna have some sort of staircase back to the top, and then we can just basically go on with our adventure again. That's how it's gonna work. It's pretty cool. So, I think that's about it. We're pretty much done for this trap. One thing I'm gonna do is... yeah, actually it is done, yeah. We're completely finished. That's awesome. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I think this is a pretty awesome trap. Like, I'm pretty proud of this one, actually. thought of all by myself. Yay! So I'm going to quickly back up the world. I'm going to fix this, and then I'll probably put up the downloading again, so then you guys can download this map. And if you guys could please like this video, that'd be awesome. So I shall see you guys later.